Welcome to 107 Child Growth and Development. This is the winter session, the enter session, that runs from January 6th through February 2nd. I am Professor D. Welcome to the class. This course is a 4-week intense course covering child development from birth to adolescence. So there are several resources provided for your success for this course. They include the syllabus, the course outline, and detailed instructions for every assignment, all of which can be found right here within Canvas. So I'd like to start off and go over the syllabus with you. The syllabus is located under the tab Syllabus. You'll want to, let me go ahead and enlarge this so we can see it a little clearly. So the syllabus gives you, it probably will answer several questions that you may have about the course name, when the course ends, my name, my contact information, as well as what textbook you are going to need for this course, which is The Developing Person Through Childhood and Adolescence, and that is by the author Berger. It is the 2017 11th edition version is what you want. You also want to include online code for Launchpad. Now, Launchpad is needed with this course in order for you to take any quizzes, exams, which is your midterm or your final. It also gives you videos, it gives you PowerPoints and so forth to use for the course. So you definitely want Launchpad. Also, it tells you, again, the course review and the outline. It will talk to you about academic policies and accommodations if needed, as well as all your course requirements and assignments. On this page, you will see all of the assignments, the point value for the assignments, and a brief description of each assignment. Next, we will go down. It will show you the class points of each assignment, the percentage of the class, as well as a grading scale. And then lastly, you have your course outline. This is 4 weeks, so you'll see 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is the number of weeks. It shows you the date the week starts. It will give you all the focus of the week, as well as assignments and due dates. This is very important to be on top of this. I would familiarize yourself with this syllabus prior to our first day of class. If you have any questions, again, you can reach me by email that is located here within the syllabus, as well as at the end of each module. With that, I'd like to go to the modules and show you what week 1 holds for us. So under course information, again, you have a welcome letter, the syllabus and course outline, the course etiquette rules, as well as some information about myself, Meet Your Professor. Here is the access information for Launchpad. It has all your instructions, how to set that up. And then we'll go into week 1. Now, week 1 covers 4 chapters. Chapter 1 talks about the science of human development. Chapter 2 is regarding theories of development. Chapter 3 is hereditary and environment. And chapter 4 is prenatal development and birth. Under here, you see the PowerPoints for all chapters 1 through 4. Then weekly, you will have a discussion board. This week, we talk about creating community and theorists. Just to show you what that looks like, you are going to have some information. You'll answer the questions. You will do an original thread. The original first thread every single week will be due Wednesday by 11:59. That must be at least 100 words. That's your original thread. Your two peer posts, I should say, is due by Friday. That Friday, 11:59. So every Wednesday, the original thread that has to be 100 words or more in length is due by 11:59 p.m. And then by Friday, you'll have 2 peer posts due. And the original thread, again, must be 100 words. And the peer posts are 50 words each. And again, this gives you information along with the rubric of what I'm looking for. And that is the discussions. And then we have quizzes. So after discussion board are the quizzes. The quizzes are correlated with each chapter that you'll be reading during the week. Module 1 has 4 chapters. So you'll have a chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4 practice quiz. Those are the quizzes. They are 10 points each. So you want to complete those as well because they do lock and close by January 12th. So you want to get those in time. Then we go on to our assignments. KWLs is something that is due weekly. A K stands for what you already know about that chapter. W is what you want to learn about the chapter. And L is what you have learned about the chapter. So I will just show you the format, the actual template that you can see. And you're just going to be answering one of these per chapter. So you'll see over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These correlate with the chapters. After you finish what you already know, what you would like to know, and what you've learned about the chapter, you want to do a summary of thoughts about all 4 chapters. So you can include it into one little paragraph and kind of just give me the information that is of value to you, what you've learned from these chapters. I don't want you to summarize the chapters. I want you to indicate what you value from that chapter and what you have learned from it. After you complete a KWL, which again is due weekly, you'll have your other assignment due, and the first week is a parent interview. Again, underneath it has the date of January 12th and the point value of 25 points. You want to make sure you get that in on time for full points. So let's go over your first assignment. Let me make that a little larger for you so we can all see it. Okay, so in this assignment, you're going to interview a parent or grandparent. You're going to learn about their parenting discipline. You're going to ask a set of questions that is provided for you, and then following the interview, you will summarize and analyze these findings. So you're going to write, what parenting style did you recognize within the questions answered? What were the methods of socialization that parent or grandparent utilized for that child? And these and other questions will be answered in your summary evaluation of the interview. So here are the directions. You're going to set a time, you're going to set an interview, you're going to ask some of these questions. Again, you don't have to ask every question, but you are going to ask some questions. You can even make up your own, whatever you want to learn about this subject. You're going to conduct the interview and the format. So this tells you paragraph 1, what you're going to write about, in paragraph 2 through 4, and in paragraph 5 is your reflection. This is the format it should be written in. And then, of course, here are the questions I talked to you about. Here's some sample questions that you may ask. Again, you can add some that you might find you wanted to add to this assignment. So we minimize that and go back to the actual module. So those are our assignments. And then under videos, I have provided videos broken down by chapter for you to review if you would like to. Again, it will just deepen your knowledge of the chapter. And then at the end of each module, there is a tab that says question for professor. If you have any questions, this is linked directly to my email, so I will get this immediately and get back to you within 24 hours. Again, this is a very fast-paced course. We go over 4 chapters per week. Every single week, you will have 4 chapters to read. Every single week, you will have a discussion board. Every single week, you will have 4 quizzes that correlate to the chapter. You will have an assignment. You have KWLs every single week, and then 1 paper assignment. And then there will always be videos for you to watch as well. Again, this is a very fast-paced course. If you have any questions, do not let them go on. Email me immediately, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'm looking forward to meeting with all of you. It's going to be a great, fast 4 weeks, and you are going to learn so much about child growth and development for children birth through adolescence.